Hello everyone and welcome to the lecture on AWS CloudTrail. So what is AWS CloudTrail? 1. Records AWS account activity. AWS CloudTrail is a service that records activity and events within your AWS account, providing a comprehensive trail of actions taken. Second, logs API calls and events. CloudTrail captures API calls made through various means, including the AWS Management Console, AWS SDKs, command line tools, and other AWS services. 3. Types of events, management, data, and insights. CloudTrail logs various types of events, including management operations, data plane operations, and insights for detecting anomalies. 4th, multi-regional coverage. Captures and stores activities from all regions, offering a global view of account actions for enhanced monitoring and compliance. 5th, enables governance and compliance. By logging account activity, CloudTrail enables governance, compliance, and operational and risk auditing of your AWS infrastructure. 6th, monitors actions across AWS services. CloudTrail monitors and records actions taken across a wide range of AWS services, giving you a centralized view of all activity. 7th, delivers log files to Amazon S3. The service delivers log files containing recorded information to a designated S3 bucket for storage and analysis. 8. Easy event history access. Provides access to the last 90 days of account activity through event history feature, facilitating quick audits and reviews. 9th, provides visibility and auditability. So with CloudTrail, you gain increased visibility into user and resource activity, simplifying security analysis, resource change tracking, and troubleshooting. So 3 ways to record events. 1. Event history. 2nd, CloudTrail lake, and 3rd one, trail. So we'll see all of them in detail. So first one, CloudTrail event history. First, records up to 90 days of API activity. CloudTrail event history automatically records and stores the last 90 days of API activity in your AWS account, and this is by default. So, and this thereby it provides a comprehensive list or log of all actions taken. Second, enables searching and filtering of events. The event history features allows you to easily search and filter events based on various criteria such as event name, resource type, IAM user, or time range, making it convenient to find specific activities. Third, includes read-only and write-only events. CloudTrail event history captures both read-only events such as describing resources and write-only events such as creating or modifying resources, providing a complete picture of account activity. Fourth, displays events across all regions. Event history displays events from all AWS regions in a single consolidated view, eliminating the need to navigate between different regions to investigate account activity. Fifth, no need to configure a trail. Unlike creating a trail, event history is enabled by default and does not require any additional configuration, making it a convenient way to access recent account activity without setting up a trail. Sixth, free for all AWS accounts. CloudTrail event history is available at no additional cost for all AWS accounts, providing a cost-effective way to monitor and analyze recent API activity. Seventh, provides valuable insights into account activity. So by leveraging the information captured in event history, users can gain valuable insights into AWS account. Okay, next is CloudTrail Lake. First, captures, stores, and analyzes users and API activity. CloudTrail Lake is a managed data lake that captures, stores, and accesses and analyzes users and API activity on AWS for audit and security purpose. Second, converts row-based JSON to Apache ORC format. CloudTrail Lake converts existing events in row-based JSON format to Apache ORC format, which is a columnar storage format optimized for fast retrieval of data. 3. Aggregates events into immutable event data stores. Events are aggregated into event data stores, which are immutable collections of events based on criteria that you select by applying advanced event selectors. Fourth, retains event for up to 10 years, 3,653 days. You can keep the event data in an event store for up to 3,653 days, about 10 years, with 1 year extendable retention period option. or up to 2,557 days, about 7 years, with the 7-year retention pricing option. Okay, fifth, support single and multiple AWS accounts. You can create an event data store for a single AWS account or multiple AWS accounts by using AWS organizations. Then sixth, imports existing CloudTrail logs from S3 buckets. So you can import any existing CloudTrail logs from your S3 buckets into an existing or new event data store, allowing you to consolidate and analyze historical data. Seventh, visualizes top CloudTrail event trends with Lake dashboards. CloudTrail Lake allows you to visualize top CloudTrail event trends using Lake dashboards, providing insights into your AWS environment. Then number 8, runs SQL based queries on events. AWS CloudTrail enables you to run SQL based queries on your events, empowering you to analyze and investigate user and API activity. Then 9th, controls event persistence with selectors. The selectors that you apply to an event data store control which events persist and are available for you to query, allowing you to customize the data retention based on your requirements. 10th, complements your compliance stack. CloudTrail Lake serves as an auditing solution that can complement your existing compliance stack, helping you to meet regulatory requirements and maintain a secure AWS environment. Then 11th, assist with near real-time troubleshooting. CloudTrail Lake assists you with near real-time troubleshooting by providing quick access to user and API activity data, enabling faster issue resolution. Okay, third one, CloudTrail Trails. This is the third way in which we can record events. Okay, first, capture record of AWS activities. So this trails capture a record of AWS activities, providing a comprehensive log of events that occur within your AWS environment. So CloudTrail Trail, this is something which you create additional. So we have event history, which is by default enabled for 90 days. But if you want extra, so you will create a trail. So that's what we are discussing in this particular slide. Second, store events in Amazon S3 bucket. The captured events are delivered and stored in an Amazon S3 bucket that you specify, ensuring secure and durable storage of your log data. Third, optional delivery to CloudWatch logs and EventBridge. In addition to storing events in S3, you have the option to deliver them to Amazon CloudWatch logs and Amazon EventBridge for real-time monitoring and event-driven actions. Fourth, input events into security monitoring solutions. You can input the captured events into your security monitoring solutions, enabling you to detect and respond to potential security threats or anomalies. Fifth, analyze logs with Amazon Athena or third-party solutions. So you can use Amazon Athena or your own third-party solutions to search and analyze your CloudTrail logs, gaining insights into AWS service activity and identifying patterns or issues. Sixth, create trails for single or multiple AWS accounts. CloudTrail allows you to create trails for a single AWS account or multiple AWS accounts by leveraging AWS organizations, providing the flexibility in logging and monitoring across your organization. Seventh, log insight events for anomalous behavior analysis. CloudTrail enables you to log insight events which you can analyze to detect anomalous behavior in API call volumes and error rates, helping identify potential security issues. So I'll be talking about insight events in the later slides. Okay, 8, deliver ongoing management events to S3 at no charge. So when you create a trail, CloudTrail delivers one copy of your ongoing management events to your designated Amazon S3 bucket at no additional charge. 9th, enable ongoing event delivery as log files to S3. Creating a trail enables the ongoing delivery of events as log files to Amazon S3 bucket you specify, ensuring a continuous record of activity. 10th, multi-region trail. So default option, this is the recommended best practice. So creating a multi-region trail is the default option when using the AWS CloudTrail console and is considered a best practices. 11th, single region trail. So this is created using AWS CLI. So this is not possible through AWS console for a single region trail. If you want to create a trail that only logs events in a single AWS region, you must use the AWS command line interface. Then 12th, a multi-region trail appears in all regions in the AWS partition. When you create a trail that logs events in all AWS regions, it appears in the CloudTrail console in all regions within the AWS partition you are working in, providing visibility across your entire AWS environment. Then 13th, single region trail viewable and manageable only in that region. So if you create a single region trail, you can view and manage it only in the specific region where it was created, limiting its scope and visibility. Okay, this is the CloudTrail workflow. So first is user or service interacts with AWS. So whenever a user or service performs any action, for example, launching an EC2 or creating an S3 bucket, these interactions trigger API activity. Then second, CloudTrail captures this API activity and other events related to the user or the service interaction. Then third, events delivered to S3 bucket. The captured events and the API calls are then delivered to a designated Amazon S3 bucket for storage and further analysis. Then fourth, analyze and monitor events. The user can analyze and monitor the CloudTrail events stored in S3 bucket to gain insight into the account activity, identifying potential security issues and ensuring compliance. Fifth, set up alerts and notifications. CloudTrail can be configured to send notifications or trigger alerts based on specific events or patterns, enabling proactive monitoring and quick response to critical activities. Then sixth, integrate with other AWS services. CloudTrail integrates with other AWS services such as CloudWatch, AWS Lambda to enable advanced monitoring, automation, and event-driven actions based on recorded events. And seventh, this ensures security and compliance. So thereby organizations can enhance the security of AWS environment, detect anomalies, and maintain compliance with internal policies and external regulations. Okay, next we'll see the types of events. We have briefly saw there like management events and data events. We will see what are those. So first is management events. First, control plane operations. Management events in CloudTrail capture control plane operations, which are actions that modify the configuration or metadata of AWS services. Second, creating, modifying, deleting resources. So examples of management events including creating, modifying, or deleting resources such as EC2 instance, EC2 instances, S3 buckets, IAM users, or VPC configurations. Third, granular tracking of administrative actions. So by logging management events, CloudTrail provides granular tracking of administrative actions performed within an AWS account, enabling accountability and oversight. Fourth, detailed record of management activities. So management events captured by CloudTrail include details such as the identity of the API caller, the time of the API call, the source IP address, request parameters, and the response elements written by the AWS service. Fifth, this helps in troubleshooting and auditing. So the detailed record of management event aids in troubleshooting operational issues, performing security analysis, conducting compliance audits, which provides a comprehensive trail of all administrative actions. Then sixth, again essential for security and compliance. So logging management events is essential for maintaining the security and compliance of an AWS environment, and it allows for detection of unauthorized or suspicious activities. Okay, next we'll see what are data events. So first, high volume data plane operations. Data events in CloudTrail capture high volume data plane operations such as S3 object level API activity or Lambda function invocations, providing detailed insights into data interactions. Second, S3 object level API activity. CloudTrail can log S3 object level API activity like actions S3 object level API actions like get object, delete object, or put object, enabling granular tracking of data access and modifications within S3 buckets. Third, Lambda function invocations. Data events can also capture Lambda functions invocations, including details like the function name, version, and invocation timestamp. facilitating monitoring and troubleshooting of serverless applications. Fourth, detailed auditing of data access. So by logging data events, CloudTrail provides a detailed audit trail of data access and modifications, helping organizations ensure data security, detect anomalies, and comply with regulatory requirements. Fifth, configurable logging granularity. CloudTrail allows users to configure the granularity of data event logging, enabling them to strike a balance between the level of data captured and the associated cost and storage requirements. Insights into data interactions. The comprehensive logging of data events in CloudTrail offers valuable insights into how data is being accessed, modified, and used within an AWS environment, empowering organizations to make informed decisions and optimize their data management practices. Okay, last is insight events. So we have data. First one is management events, which are like whatever you do, like EC2 instance launch, all those things. Then you have data events, and finally insight events. So first, detects unusual API activity. So CloudTrail Insights is an optional feature that automatically detects unusual API activity, such as sudden spikes in API calls or anomalous patterns, helping identify potential security threats. Second, it utilizes machine learning. Insight events leverage machine learning algorithm to analyze normal API activity patterns and detect any deviations, enabling intelligent identification of suspicious behavior. Third, identifies spikes in resource provisioning. CloudTrail Insight can detect sudden spikes in resource provisioning, such as creating a large number of EC2 instances or IAM users, which may indicate unauthorized or malicious activity. Fourth, flags unexpected API calls. Insights events can flag unexpected API calls that deviate from the normal patterns of an AWS account, helping identify potential unauthorized access or misconfigurations. Fifth, helps identify potential security issues. So by detecting unusual API activity, CloudTrail Insights helps in identifying potential security issues such as account compromises, insider threats, or misconfigured permissions. Then finally, it enables proactive threat detection. With the ability to detect anomalous behavior in near real time, CloudTrail enables proactive threat detection, allowing organizations to respond quickly to potential security incidents and minimize risk. Okay, next one is understanding organizations trails in AWS CloudTrail. So we are now digging deeper into the trails, and will see the organization trails. So if you have a single AWS account, that will be valid for a single trail for a single account. But if you have multi-account setup, so let's say you have an organization and you create 2 accounts and you make them part of organization, then this will come into the picture. So first, enables uniform event logging across AWS organizations. An organization trail is a configuration that enables delivery of CloudTrail events from management account and all member accounts in an AWS organization's organization to the same Amazon S3 bucket, CloudWatch logs, and Amazon Event Bridge, ensuring a consistent logging strategy. So basically, big companies, they use organizations because they have multiple AWS accounts. So they make all part of single organization, and there is a management account, and therein you can configure a single account as the CloudTrail account, and all the API activities from multiple accounts can be routed to a single management account, so that there is much better security and nobody can tamper, or it all goes to a audit account, we can say. Okay, second, delivers events to a central Amazon S3 bucket. So when you create an organization trail, CloudTrail events from the management accounts and all member accounts are delivered to the specified Amazon S3 bucket, which provides centralized log storage and analysis. Okay, third, support single region and multi-region configurations. So again, within all the member account and management account, also single region and multi-region holds, and it supports both of it. So organization trails can be configured as either single region or multi-region. So single region trail log events only in the Trails AWS account home region. while multi-region trails log events from all enabled AWS regions in each member account. Fourth, covers all enabled AWS regions in member accounts. So by default, most AWS regions are enabled for your AWS account. When you create a multi-region organization trail, it captures event from all enabled regions in each member account, providing comprehensive coverage. Fifth, automatically creates trail copies in member accounts. So when you create an organization trail, a copy of the trail with the specified name is automatically created in each member account that belongs to your organization, simplifying the setup process across multiple accounts. Sixth, requires manual enablement of opt-in regions. Certain AWS regions known as opt-in regions need to be manually enabled. If an organization trail's home region is an opt-in region, member accounts must enable that region to send their activity to the trail. And seventh, ensures consistent logging strategy for the organization. So by creating an organization trail, you can define and enforce a uniform event logging strategy across your entire AWS organization, ensuring that all member accounts adhere to the same logging practices and requirements. Okay, next is about the CloudTrail Lake. So we have three ways, right? Event history, CloudTrail Lake, and we had the trail. So this one is CloudTrail Lake. Why should I use the CloudTrail Lake? So first, examine incidents by querying all CloudTrail actions. CloudTrail Lake helps you to examine incidents by querying all actions logged by CloudTrail and configurations item recorded by AWS config, evidence from audit manager, or events from non-AWS resources. So basically you are aggregating the CloudTrail events and AWS config, audit manager, so you can have multiple sources in your query and you can have aggregated or consolidated view. So that's why we should use CloudTrail Lake. Second, simplifies incident logging, reduces complex data pipelines. It simplifies incident logging by helping to remove operational dependencies and provide tools that can help reduce your reliance on complex data process pipelines that span across teams. Third, eliminates need to move and ingest CloudTrail logs elsewhere. CloudTrail Lake does not require you to move and ingest CloudTrail logs elsewhere, which helps maintain data fidelity and decreases dealing with low rate limits that throttle your logs. Fourth, provides near real-time latencies for high volume logs. It also provides near real-time latencies as it is fine-tuned to process high volume structured logs, making them available for incident investigation. Fifth, familiar SQL query experience with scheduling and concurrency. CloudTrail Lake provides a familiar multi-attribute query experience with SQL and is capable of scheduling and handling multiple concurrent queries. Okay, last is CloudTrail integration with CloudWatch logs. So we have CloudTrail, and then you can have CloudWatch logs on top of that, which will help you run logs. I will see all the features of it. So first, delivers management and data events to CloudWatch logs. So CloudTrail integration with CloudWatch logs delivers management and data events captured by CloudTrail to a CloudWatch logs log stream in the specified CloudWatch logs log group. And second, this enables SNS notifications for account activity. So this integrator helps you receive SNS notifications of account activity captured by CloudTrail, keeping you informed about important events in your AWS account. So without this, you will not have notification directly built in, and this helps you with that. Third, allows creation of alarms to monitor API calls. So this also helps you in creating alarms. So with CloudTrail integration, you can create CloudWatch alarms to monitor specific API calls, such as those that create, modify, or delete security groups or network ACLs. Fourth, configurable from CloudTrail console or AWS SDKs or CLI. So you can turn on CloudTrail integration with CloudWatch logs from the CloudTrail console by specifying a CloudTrail logs group and an IAM role. So basically you need CloudWatch logs group which will be attached to your CloudTrail console, and an IAM role. Okay, and you can do the same with SDKs or CLI also. Fifth, continuously delivers account activity to CloudWatch logs. So after turning on this integration, CloudTrail continuously delivers account activity to a CloudWatch logs log stream in the specified CloudWatch logs log group, while still delivering logs to your S3 buckets as before. So this way we are sending the data to the two destination S3 buckets, which is the default, and this one extra for your alarms, alerts or notifications. Sixth, use IAM role to securely deliver events. So CloudTrail assumes the IAM role you specify to securely deliver account activity to the CloudWatch logs. The IAM role is limited to only the permissions required to deliver events to your CloudWatch logs log stream. And that's all. Thanks for watching.